laps on the pole. Those two next to each other for the start of this race. True Love and Cordray side by side, coming out of 3, out of 4, looking for the green flag. The green flag is out and the race is on. True Love, a good move to the inside. Cordray to the outside. He'll make a power move to the outside. They're side by side, and two cars getting together in turn number 2. Inside of row number 1, Johnson and Wiss, row 2. King and Fuller, row 3. Taylor, row 4. Here we go. Green flag is out and the race is on. Again, it's True Love and Cordray, and a spin by Michael. Michael King on the front stretch goes sideways and past the start-finish line the wrong way. As he comes to a spin here as we tried to start him again in the weather. Here they come out of turn number 3. Out of 4, True Love and Cordray. Again, that shootout for the lead as they come out of 4. Green flag is out and the race is on. Cordray this time will take the lead coming into turn number 2. True Love there right behind him. Wiss in the 3rd position as they come out of turn number 4. Cordray, True Love, Wiss. Mike Taylor Jr. started at the rear of the field, back up in the 4th position. The 97 of Houston Johnson in 5th. Chad Fuller in 6th position as they come with Michael King in 7th. Cordray won the first 2 nights in a row with the lead right now. True Love won last Saturday in the 2nd position. Wiss in 3rd. Cordray really running that high side line. A little bit further back, that 11T of Mike Taylor Jr. looking very quick as he runs, and Chad Fuller has pulled off the track in the 20 car. So the 20 out for the night, Chad Fuller. And here comes that 11T of Mike Taylor. Moves to the inside of Wiss for the 3rd spot as they go into turn 3. Side by side is Wiss to the outside. Taylor to the inside. Still battling for 3rd. A great battle for that 3rd position. Here comes Houston Johnson. He'll make it a 3-way battle. Meanwhile, Taylor moves to the inside of Wiss, still looking for that 3rd spot. Can't do it this time by. Coming side by side again out of turn number 4. Wiss doing a great job of keeping him behind him. Taylor just doing everything he can to get by. Meanwhile, up front it's Cordray showing the way. Cordray with lap number 6 as he comes by halfway home. Greg True Love a little bit further back in that 2nd spot. In that battle continues for the 3rd position as Taylor and Wiss still battling for 3rd as they come through turn 3. Cordray super fast running that high side cushion as he came out of the corner. 14 car of Michael King sounding like the engine may be a little sour coming down the front stretch. It lost some power, and the car is trying to manage to get by him as they go down into turn 3. Meanwhile, Cordray again flashes by the start-finish line with the lead. Cordray running that top side cushion line. They'll have some trouble. Houston Johnson now off the track in the 97 into the pit area. So the 97 done for the night. Cordray, True Love, Wiss, and Taylor. King back in the 5th spot. Cordray continues to show the way up front as they come down the backstretch. And the caution flag comes out. Behind him in that 11 car, Mike Taylor started inside row number 4. Here we go. Green flag is out and we're back underway. Cordray, True Love, Wiss, and Taylor. Here they go. The 4 of them down, as well as Taylor back there as well. Michael King, Taylor very quick down in that 4th spot. And again, Cordray showing that motor power as he comes out of 4, very fast out of 4. True Love with a side-by-side battle with Wiss. Now as Wiss looks to the inside of True Love, trying to take over 2nd. True Love able to motor out of it and continue on in that 2nd spot. Mike Taylor Jr. very fast in that number 11T, trying to get by Wiss. He'll look to the inside for 3rd. One more lap to go for your leader, Tommy Cordray, as he takes it out of turn number 2. And a spin there as Wiss gets around in turn 2. Here comes the checkered flag for your winner. Tommy Cordray gets win number 3, followed by True Love and the 11T of Mike Taylor Jr. Mike King brings it home in the next spot. And rounding out the field, it is... Here we go. Green flag is out and the race is on. Galvin with a slide job up front. He'll take the lead at the start-finish line. Moudray right there with him. He'll do the crossover move looking into turn 1. Isaacs right there as well. Here comes Ainsworth on the outside. Ethan Isaacs also moving up on the inside as well. Ethan Isaacs in the 16. The 6 of Lucas Isaacs right there with them as well. The 2 orange cars. Chase Galvin takes the lead on lap number 1. Moudray right there with them. Lucas Isaacs in the 3rd position. Now he'll move up for the 2nd spot. Not able to make the pass this time by. Randy Ainsworth back in the 4th spot. He is very quick as well. Galvin continues to lead. Moudray and the 6 of Lucas Isaacs still battling for that 2nd spot. Nearly 3 wide for the 4th, 5th, and 5th positions back in the middle of the field. Again, it's the 6 of Lucas Isaacs looking to the inside of Ben Moudray, not able to make the pass. Still on his back bumper. Moudray tries to block a little bit. Galvin goes a little bit high. Ainsworth to the outside of Ethan Isaacs, trying to keep that 4th position. Lucas Isaacs right in the back of Moudray. It's again Galvin showing the way, nearly 3 wide out of 4. Lucas Isaacs getting cut off down on that inside by Moudray. Let's see if he gets the momentum for the pass. Randy Ainsworth on the high side, still keeping position number 4 from Ethan Isaacs back in the 5th spot. Chad Clancy looking very fast on the 07 as well, back in 7th. Galvin very quickly into turn 1 and into turn 2. The field kind of strings out a little bit, little side-by-side action between Randy Ainsworth and the 66 of Ethan Isaacs. Galvin taking that high line. Moudray a little bit lower line. Again, that great battle raging on for the 4th spot. It's this time Ethan Isaacs tries a slide job. Ainsworth very quick out of turn number 2. Still trying to keep in front of Isaacs. Side by side continues between Isaacs and Ainsworth. Meanwhile, Galvin continues to lead. They're already halfway home. And a slide in turn number 1. A slide in turn 1 brings out the caution flag. Right in front of the leaders, able to keep away from the spinning car down in turn 1. See who pulls out the victory. Also Moudray right there with them too. Green flag is out and we're back underway. Ethan Isaacs moves in from that 2nd spot. Moudray right there with him side by side for 2nd as they battle out of turn number 2. Galvin a little bit higher as he throws a shower of dirt to the outside retaining wall coming out of the turn number 2 corner. Now down out of turn 4, still showing the way at the start-finish line. Chase Galvin with Ethan Isaacs. Moudray in the 2nd spot. They're side by side for 2nd. 32 car of Fielder right there with them as well. Randy Ainsworth back in the 5th position. Look for Ainsworth, moved up, and all of a sudden this 85 car has gone off the track. Moudray suddenly drives off the turn 4 banking and gives up the 2nd spot now. Ethan Isaacs all by himself. Now the 32 car of Felder moves up into position number 3. Move Ainsworth up to 4th. Here comes Chad Clancy up in that 07 car. He's moving very fast to the inside. He's got Knott right in front of him, or several cars right in front of him. Not to be as he moves to the inside. Blake Pierce back there in the 16 car. Very racy right in front of Chad Clancy. Meanwhile, it's Chase Galvin showing the way out of 3 and out of turn number 4.
White flag, next flag.
Galvin running that top side. Ethan Isaacs also running the high side. The 32 of Felder running a little bit lower line. Ainsworth a little bit higher line as well. Out of turn number 4, here comes your leader, Chase Galvin. White flag, 1 more lap to go for Galvin. Galvin looking for his first feature win of the 2019 racing season. Takes it out of turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Chase Galvin looks at the checkered flag and he'll get the win. Chase Galvin gets the win, followed by Isaacs, Felder, Ainsworth, and Hibner as they came to the line. What a great race that was. But the win going to Chase Galvin, his first victory of the 2000 out of turn number 3. Shields to his outside. O'Neill takes it low. Shields to his outside. Green flag is out and the race is on. Again, O'Neill to a great start as they came across the start-finish line. O'Neill with Shields in tow to his outside. Shields goes a little high. Derek Green moves to the inside. He'll try to take over spot number 2. He and Shields battle side by side. 3 wide back in the field as well. Austin O'Neill will lead lap number 1. Dixon has moved up into that 4th position. Rest of the field bunched up in a high-speed traffic jam coming out of turn number 2. Green is able to go side by side with Shields for second. Meanwhile, a lot of cars battling back throughout the field. 2 and 3 wide as Austin O'Neill continues to lead lap number 2. 15-lap feature event. Austin O'Neill looking very quick at the start and is motoring about 2 or 3 car lengths in front of Shields. Green looking very fast as well, trying to get next to Shields, looking to the high side. So far hasn't moved to the inside to see if he can make the move there to the low end of the track. Austin O'Neill continues to lead. Here comes Shields looking to the inside as O'Neill goes a little high. O'Neill may have tagged the outside wall coming out of 2 that time. Shields looks to the inside as O'Neill had to weigh up a little bit. O'Neill able to keep the lead as he comes out of 4. Shields right there on his tail as well as Green in the 3rd spot. Dixon back in 4th now as he's motoring his way up in the group. And now Green moves to the inside of Shields as he goes high out of 2 that time. Now they're side by side for second again. O'Neill showing the way. Green to the inside. Shields to the outside for second. Shields able to move the slide job and into 2nd spot. Shields again goes high. Green looks to the inside, can't make the pass this time. They both close up on the leader. O'Neill a little slow coming into 3, but hits the gas coming out of 4. Gets a commanding lead coming in to the front stretch. 6 laps quickly down for O'Neill. Shields right on his bumper as they came out of turn 1 and down into turn 2. Here comes Green back to the inside. Green and Shields still side by side. Now that battle for first is heating up as well. Those 3 cars running away from the field very quickly as they come out of 4. Green near the inside of Austin. Austin O'Neill trying his best to hang on for the win. Goes a little high coming out of the corner. Fantail stirred up the right rear tire onto the backstretch wall. They're all around O'Neill. O'Neill works to the inside. Green right behind him. Shields to his outside. A battle for the lead side by side at the line. O'Neill the inside. Shields to the outside. Here comes Green as well. Shields will take the lead down the backstretch and into turn number 3. Here comes Green. He'll move up into second. Here comes O'Neill trying to battle back to the inside. Shields leads him on lap number 9. Green to the 2nd spot. O'Neill in 3rd. O'Neill using that lower line. Boys, he got a lot of momentum coming out of turn number 2. Dixon back in the 4th spot. He's making his way up into that group as well. Shields running the high line. The other 2 behind him running the low line coming out of turn number 4. 10 laps down with 5 to go. Again, Shields high out of turn number 2. Green closing up right behind him. Battle for the lead really heating up there at the front of the pack as Green to the inside of Shields, unable to make the pass out of 4. Looks like they'll have some lap traffic coming up in about a lap or so as the leaders come by the start-finish line. 11 down with 4 to go. First, second, third now strung out a little bit. O'Neill takes a look to the inside, running the high saw, not able to make the pass. 3 to go. Ground will be the first lap car coming up in front of him. Shields slings it out of 2. Green right behind him. O'Neill in 3rd. Dixon in the 4th spot. There'll be 2 laps to go this time by as Shields continues his way up front. Shields looking for his first victory of the 2019 racing season. Green right behind him at a very fast race. And Austin O'Neill very hard out of turn number 2. Got real loose at the top of the banking. Still able to hold on to that 3rd spot. Here's the white flag for your leader, Shields, as he comes out of turn number 4. Shields will have some lap traffic How will they negotiate? They got ground in front of him. Green right behind him. Shields goes high. Here comes Green looking to the inside. A battle for the lead as they come into turn number 3. Ground in front of him. Here comes Green to the inside of Shields. Green and Shields side by side out of 4. Here they come to the start-finish line. Oh, and it's going to be, I believe it may be, we'll have to check with the officials. I'm not sure. It may be Green, but I'm not sure if he edged out the Shields for the win as ground got into it as they went to the start-finish line. We'll have to check with the racing officials to see who got the win. What a close battle, and they had ground right in front of them as still almost at race speed as they came to the line.
It's not going to change anything.
Green flag is out and the race is on. Austin Johnson trying to hold off a host of drivers behind him. They're 3 wide for the lead. Hibner goes to the lead out of turn number 2. Slings it high and slings it to the lead. Elliott finding his way through the group in that pack through the middle of the field. But right now it's going to be Hibner that will lead lap number 1. Austin Johnson in the second spot. 69 of Sanders trying to make his way up through that group as well. Nick Benninger won night number 1. He's up in that spot at turn number 3 trying to keep that third position. Sanders to his inside as it came out of 4. Hibner, Johnson, Benninger, Tyler Hibner, Zach Sanders to his inside. They're battling for 4th. Meanwhile, Lee Hibner looking for 2 in a row as he comes by the start-finish line. Austin Johnson 2nd, Benninger 3rd. Tyler Hibner and Zach Sanders. Lee Hibner, boy, does he look super fast as he comes out of turn 4. Quickly, 4 laps have gone away. 16 laps to go. Here comes Sanders looking to the inside. He and Tyler Hibner, a good battle back there, and a caution flag out on the track. There's a spin in turn number 4. Benninger right there in the inside. Here we go. Green flag is out and the race is back on. Side by side is Benninger and Hibner go to a drag race down into turn number 1. Benninger goes a little bit lower, not able to get the momentum. Austin Johnson back in 3rd as Hibner leads the way into turn number 3. Zach Sanders trying to battle inside of Austin Johnson for that 3rd spot as he comes low out of turn number 4. Johnson able to hold on. Tyler Hibner right there in that group as well. Benninger holding on to that 2nd spot right now. But Lee Hibner, boy, is he checked down on a caution flag again as a spin in turn number 2. It's like last double foul restart. Lee Hibner from Chillicothe, Missouri takes him out of turn number 4. He hits the gas and we're underway. 3 wide for 2nd as they come out of 4. Zach Sanders moves to the inside of Benninger, looking for the 2nd spot, and he and Austin Johnson get together. Here comes Tyler Hibner up into 4th as Austin Johnson fades to 5th, and into his inside, here comes Dennis Elliott as well. Hibner with the lead out of 4. 3 wide down out of turn number 4. As the battle rages on for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Lee Hibner goes a little high coming out of 1 that time, into turn number 2. Fantails dirt against the outside retaining wall. Dennis Elliott looks to the inside, loves that low line. He is super fast. He has made his way up into that 4th spot. Dennis Elliott hungry for his first feature victory win. Slides up in front of Tyler Hibner. Now he'll take over position 4. Lee Hibner, Benninger, Sanders, Elliott, Tyler Hibner as they come to the start-finish line. 8 laps down, 12 to go. Sanders and Benninger side by side. They get into each other in turn 2. Here comes Elliott moving inside of Benninger, trying to take over position 3. He's able to do so. Move Elliott up to 3rd. Elliott made his way up through the pack now, up into the 3rd position, right in front of Benninger. Sanders just in front of him is the next person up. Benninger battles back to the outside of Elliott. Great battle for 3rd. Lee Hibner's pretty much checked out on the rest of the group. Elliott to the inside. He loves that inside line. Elliott and Benninger. Benninger to the outside. Elliott to the inside. A classic battle shaping up for 3rd. Meanwhile, Sanders in the second spot, a distant second with Binninger third and Elliott in fourth. Elliott back to the inside of Binninger. Still that battle raging on. Lee Hibner will have some lap traffic in a couple of laps. Elliott really throwing the accelerator down, trying to keep that third spot. Take it away from Binninger. Sanders and a caution flag in turn number 4.
Where'd you throw the yellow, Bob?
There's a car up against the wall outside of turn 4. Not able to see the number as they've come. Tyler Hibner in 5th. Chad Clancy right behind him in 6th. Here we go. Green flag is out and the race is on. Sanders looks to the inside of three-way battle for the lead. Binninger. Sanders slides up. Not able to make the pass. Couple of cars check up, including Tyler Hibner. Goes out the banking in 2. Everybody keeps their foot in it. Green flag stays out. Here comes Elliott to the inside of Binninger. Trying to take over that second position. Hibner with the lead, continuing on up front. Binninger in second. Elliott moving to his inside. Elliott side by side with Binninger for second. Sanders right in that group as well. Sanders moves to the inside of Binninger. Elliott now moves up in the second spot. Dennis Elliott now in position 2. Sets his sights on the leader, Lee Hibner. Hibner slings it out at number 2. Down the backstretch into 3. Elliott trying to close up. Elliott to the inside. Sanders shoots to the inside of Binninger. They're still side by side for 4th. Little contact between those two down the front stretch. Elliott through the middle of the corner this time. Lee Hibner, Elliott in second, Binninger third, Sanders 4th. Here they come to the start-finish line. 5 laps to go. Lee Hibner looking for his second feature win in a row. Dennis Elliott looking for his first win of the 2019 season. Binninger back in the 3rd spot looking for his second feature victory of 2019. And Zach Sanders looking for his first ride to McCarthy Auto Group winner's circle as well. 4 laps to go for Lee Hibner. He'll have some lap traffic, probably in a lap or 2 as he comes out of 3. Out of turn number 4. Caution flag comes out as a spin in turn number 2. And that is Zach Sanders, who is running up there in the 3rd position, and he has spun in turn 2, bringing out the caution flag with 4 laps to go. Oh my gosh, what a tough night for Sanders, who was running so fast. The high side hits the gas coming out of 4. The green flag is out and we're back underway. Elliott to the inside. Binninger right on his tail as they come down into 1. Elliott slides up. Binninger looks to the inside of Elliott, trying to make the pass for second. Here comes Binninger to the inside of Elliott, side by side for second. Elliott able to motor out. Here comes Elliott to the inside of Hibner. Elliott looking for the lead, side by side for the lead out of 4. Hibner able to hold on to the lead going into that corner. Now into turn number 2. Takes the high side. Elliott to the low side. Takes a medium line through the exit of 2. Elliott, very faster, 3 and 4. Again, take that medium racing line out of turn number 4 this time. Lee Hibner showing the way with Elliott second, Binninger third. Reed in 4th. And Chad Clancy in 5th. In 6th, Ed Knoll. But our leader out of 3, out of 4. Looking for the white flag this time by Lee Hibner, looking for 2 in a row here at I-35 Speedway. Hibner takes it to the high side, very quick through turn 3, out of 4. Down the backstretch into 3, looking for 2 in a row. Here's Lee Hibner, out of 3, out of 4. It's going to be Lee Hibner with 2 in a row. It's a 99 car, takes the checkered flag. Dennis Elliott comes home second. Binninger third. It's going to be Breed, then it's going to be the 15 of Ed Knoll, who noses out Chad Clancy, it looks like, for that position as they came to the line. But how about a big hand for the driver of the 99